So Jason's got a 79.
Buy Windows 10 Professional for $15, activate instantly online with Microsoft, and keep it forever. Don't pay full price. Get the best deal from our sponsor, urcdkeys, using our link in the video description below. Full details on how this amazing deal works at the end of the video.
Well, those are two very different options. A 5800X 3D is a drop-in CPU upgrade to your existing 16 gigs of RAM. Do you want to take a walk with him on the 16 gigs of RAM?
No, that's all I have to say.
He could spend $50 on 32 gigs of RAM and have 48.
Yeah.
If you dropped a 5800X 3D in there, you'd get a decent performance uplift. A 7900 XTX is a pretty powerful card. 1440p, 165 hertz. AAA games, I don't think the 5800X 3D is going to make a huge difference over a 5700X. It'll make some. It'll uplift your 1% lows. You have just powerful enough of a video card, sure. Here's what kills me about it. Currently on Amazon, the 5800X 3D is currently like $325.
Okay.
It's $25 difference between a 5800X 3D and a 7900X. And the 7900X is 12 cores. And that's Zen 4.
Hey, 3 pizzas from Costco.
Now, the 7900X doesn't have 3D cache, but it's Zen 4.
That's true.
A 7900X will be faster all the time. The 5800X 3D will be faster sometimes.
Yep.
The problem is the 7900X is a platform change. New motherboard, new RAM. You're building a new computer.
Yep.
Because he has one monitor, and because he just plays games,
And that'll be expensive.
I would be inclined to tell him to get a 5800X 3D and a 32 gig RAM kit to have 48 gigabytes of RAM total.
And then just enjoy
Because
the
you
games.
don't have to change your system out. Changing to a Zen 4 from his, that's a big change.
Just to play games.
If money is less of an issue, a 7900X with a new board with 32 gigs of DDR5 would definitely be nice. And it would be faster and nicer across the board, universally and everything. But he's spending what, $7?
A lot.
You'll spend $700 to $800 to do that versus a $300 drop-in CPU and $50 for some RAM.
Yep. Maverick.
Put a Zen 3 in there and enjoy it for another year or two.
There you go. Maverick, thank you so much, mate. He wants to know what is the fastest GPU that fits with a 5950X CPU and 64 gigs of RAM. He's got a 43-inch 4K 144 Hz 1 millisecond HDR10 monitor, AAA games, 4K Ultra non-ray tracing.
3090. Don't put a 4090 on that, it's a waste.
Yeah.
3090 be fine. You can buy used 3090s for $800.
There you go.
If you do want a 4090, you need to. I know it's
Your
crazy, but you need a new CPU.
Will not be happy. Okay.
You know what he could do? If you want to go AMD, a 7900 XTX with 24 gigs of VRAM would not be terrible for that. He said AAA games, 4K, Ultra, no ray tracing. If you don't care about ray tracing, the 7900 XTX is fine. And for 4K, 144 Hz, the XTX is worth the extra money over the XT. Normally, I say the 7900 XT is the deal, but I'm more targeting 1440p people with that recommendation. That's a $150 option over the 4070.
But his use case warrants.
You're different. You would buy the 7900 XTX, and that you could put on a 7950.
5950X.
Thank you. I'm sorry. A 5950X.
It's only been 3 hours. Sorry if we're tanking.
The main limitation to the AMD card is poor ray tracing. But if you don't care about ray tracing,
he said he doesn't care
then that
about
doesn't
ray
matter.
tracing. Okay.
So used 3090 or new 7900 XTX.
There you go. And then Keith. Thank you, Keith. Appreciate the support. Best Micro Center combo for Halo. Infinite Warzone, 1080p, 144 hertz. There's a 7900X, a B650, 64 gigs for 550, 12900K Z690, 32 gigs for 400, or the 13700K Z790, 32 gigs for 550.
Oh, wow.
I see why I asked the question.
Wow.
So these are obviously combos from Micro Center. 12900Z.
Depends on the motherboard. Let me look if I see if I can find it.
Micro Center.
If that's the board I think it is, it's one of the few boards that doesn't make me puke. I think. I don't want to sign in. Go away, pop-ups.
Combos.
How
do you do combos?
7900X combo.
Oh, here it is. So this is...
Okay, that motherboard is perhaps the exception.
All right. So this is what Keith is referring to. The Ryzen 9 7900X, the Asus B650EF ROG Strix Gaming Wi-Fi, G-Skill Flow X5 Series kit, 64 gigs of DDR5 6000. It's a bundle for $550 from Micro Center.
That board's too expensive normally. In that bundle, it's not. That motherboard by itself is... Here's why that... I normally never... This is why it's stupid. That motherboard is $300. So, I mean, nobody should be buying a B650.
$250 for everything else.
But in Micro Center's bundle, that's a killer deal. Because you're getting... Hang on, I gotta go back to it. Because you're getting... That's actually a really good deal.
Yeah.
You're getting 64 gigs of that RAM alone.
I think we just found the deal.
Is $200. Excuse me.
So 200.
You know what? The motherboard's free.
Yeah.
The CPU is 350 and the RAM is 200. That is a really good deal.
I think that's the deal.
I know the reason why I poo-poo B650s is because typically people are asking me about the $150 stripped micro ATX boards.
Oh, yeah.
That is not a stripped board.
So I think...
But I would never suggest somebody pay $300 for a B board. But you're not in the bundle. In the bundle, you're getting a killer deal. That's easily the best deal.
Let's answer his question. Halo Infinite Warzone, 1080p, 144 hertz. Would you do the 7900X or would you drop down to the 13700? Well, the 13700K and the Z790 is $550.
That's too much for that.
I would.
That's too much. That's not really a deal. This isn't terrible for $400.
But it's only $150 difference.
Nah, this is the deal. That is by far the deal.
There you go. Hopefully that helps, Keith.
No, I want one.
No, you want one.
That's a really good... If you live near a Micro Center, that is smashing.
Okay, let's go. We got one more.
What do you guys think in chat?
Yeah.
Yes, just type in a yes or no. Smashing good deal, no, not a good deal.
I think that's good. Blue, thanks for the support, mate. What is your question? Yeah, you have to be careful with that. Sometimes it goes. If you pop it in chat, we'll try and answer it for you.
We caught up?
Yeah, just waiting on Blue.
Let me end the poll.
Yeah, do that.
Now we need a pizza deal.
Have you run into
Domino's
clearance issues with your tower cooler blocking your RAM? 68 no, 31 yes. Okay, so yeah, people think it's a good deal.
Well, that's been an interesting 3 hours.
That was an interesting 3 hours. Yeah, Micro Center is coming to Miami. They're actually opening a couple of stores.
Hey, sweetie.
Yes.
We need to build a new computer.
No, we don't. 100% cash back.
But it's a good deal.
100% cash back. 100% cash back.
Here's an interesting question. If you take the build that we're doing during the stream today, and you swap out the motherboard, RAM, and CPU for that, what does it change the price to? Now I'm curious.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, Mom, why they didn't choose Tampa over Miami.
Miami's larger?
Yeah, but Miami is also, I don't know, different crowd of people down in Miami.
It's $112 more for the Micro Center bundle.
Would you do that over this?
Oh, easily. That is absolutely worth $112 more. It's twice the RAM. It's 64 gigs of DDR5 versus 32 gigs of DDR4. The minute you put 64 gigs in the Intel build to match them, it's $62 more. For a Ryzen 9 7900X, that's an easy choice. If any of you are watching this near a Micro Center, go buy that deal. And then buy rest of the parts online using our links.
Okay.
No, but as much as I want you guys to all... here's the thing. To everybody watching who wonders, well, why don't I do a dedicated build video or why don't I do a live stream about that? That deal is only available if you live next to a Micro Center physically. They will not ship that deal. And there's, what, 24 Micro Centers in the entire United States.
Yeah, they're adding a couple more, but yeah.
They're building 2 or 3 more, but most people don't live next to one.
Someone's 5 hours, Arkham's 5 hours from one. I mean, we're 40 minutes. We're probably an hour and a half
Round trip,
depending on traffic. I've got Blue's question here. Go to your chat. There it is. Blue currently has a 5800X and a 7900 XTX, 32 gigs of RAM. He games on an ultra-wide 3440 by 1440. He's got 2 monitors and looking to get a third, play AAA games and stream. What CPU upgrade would you suggest?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you stream and AAA games on an ultra-wide?
7950X 3D or a 13900K?
You need all of it, Blue.
I think similar to the comment you made near the beginning of the stream when somebody was asking about older games and what computer they need, the average person does not need the best. The average person is fine with an i5 or an i7 or used to be a Ryzen 5, but AMD can't seem to update their core counts to save their lives. No. A Ryzen 9 7900X is fine for most people. But the minute you start talking about, well, I've got an ultra-wide, and I want 3 monitors, and I want to stream, and I want to... Skip the middle, go to the top. Yeah. Don't dally with almost the best when your computer demands the best. You got a $1,000 video card. You want 3 monitors, including an ultra-wide. You want to play AAA games, you want to live stream them.
He needs more RAM.
Well, he'll have to when he builds a new machine. And you need 64 gigs of DDR5, and it's going to cost you $200 to do it. You just have to. You're crazy if you don't. Your use case is whatever the current best. And if you do go with a Ryzen 9 7950X, you could do the X instead of the X3D if you plan to do Zen 5 next year.
Would he be better with Intel to use the iGPU? That's my only thing. If he wasn't streaming... But because he's streaming...
He has an AMD system now. He might just prefer an AMD system.
Fair enough.
And there's nothing wrong with an AMD system. I mean,
not.
My computer's the set. I would stream with a 7950X 3D.
Okay.
But don't get cute and think, well, I'll just get the lower end chip, or I'll just get the i7.
Well, also, I mean, he's asking for a CPU upgrade.
Go to the top of the list, get the best there is.
There's really nothing that you can add to that 5800X that is going to make a difference, which means a whole new platform, which means a whole new PC.
Yeah, you're building a new computer.
I mean, if you went to a 5950X, you'd spend some money and go... You've got a heck of a use case there, Blue.
And on that note,
we did it.
can we thank somebody?
Yes.
If you're building a new PC,
Yes.
you almost certainly need a copy of Windows.
Yes.
Windows 10, Windows 11. For 15 to 20 bucks, depending on whether it's a 10 or 11 key. Our sponsor, urcdkeys, we have worked with them since March of 2018, more than 5 years now. All of our computers in the office use urcdkeys keys. They activate the first time, every time. Ask our members in chat if you want like 5,000 tons of feedback, because we've been promoting this for almost 5.5 years now.
Nearly 6.
Nearly 6. Not all key sites are the same.
Nope.
They have OEM keys if you just need a clean install to be activated. They do have retail keys. They're a little bit more. You're going to be looking about 3 times the price. You'll be looking about $45. But $45 for a Windows 10 Pro retail key will upgrade home to Pro, which the OEM keys won't. So if somebody has an existing home installation and they want to migrate it to Pro, the OEM keys will not do that. Also, the retail keys will activate on 3 to 5 machines without complaint. But you didn't hear me say that. I might or might not have more computers in the office than I have bought keys, because there's 1 or 2 retail keys in there.
Oh, that's just...
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah.
So if somebody has several computers to activate, that's kind of a cheat
That's
code.
how to do it.
Or you can just buy individual keys, whatever. Office 2021 for $60 is a phenomenally good deal.
Justin says he's bought 7 of those Windows 10 keys and they all work perfect. Thanks for the feedback, Justin.
What else do you want to say? I mean, it just works.
And then Rich as well. So, yep.
I mean, it just works. Why? A copy of Windows 10 Pro from Amazon is 200 frickin' bucks.
How about 100% cashback, no deal?
Well, not quite. It's $16.69 with our TD20 discount code.
And the Office is 60, but yeah.
Isn't it 66 now?
66.
Whatever.
Nearly 69.
Word, Excel, PowerPoint,
all of it.
Publisher, Access, Outlook, OneNote,
Right.
No subscription, never expires, links to your Microsoft
Always
account. You can install it on every computer you own with 1 license. So long as each of your computers has your Microsoft account as your login, you can put it on every single one of those. How cool is that?
There you go. Arkham just bought Spider-Man Remastered and Miles Morales from City Keys yesterday. Yeah, that is also another place that you can buy games and use the discount code TD20 as well.
We primarily promote the Windows keys and the Office keys, but they do other things too.
They do. Mr. Frugal, thank you. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, he says he's used 5 of them using our code.
Yep. So, okay. Should we give everyone...
Oh, here's another one. Very true about not all sites are the same. I went from being a Windows free user to using a legit cheap copy from your videos, urcdkeys.
Excellent. There you go. Cool.
Thank you all for being here. You guys have a lovely Friday night and a weekend.
Yep.
Rogue and I are going to go get some food and hang out with the kids, and I hope you guys have a wonderful time. We will see them again...
Tomorrow?
You want to do tomorrow?
Maybe, yeah, because...
Oh, because we have a thing to do on Sunday. You guys might see us tomorrow. Who wants to see us tomorrow?
Yep.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great evening.
Bye.
Looking for a Windows 10 or 11 product key, but you don't want to spend $100 to $200 for it? Our sponsor, urcdkeys, provides discounted Windows keys at amazing prices. $15 for Windows 10 Professional, $21 for Windows 11 Professional, and just $60 for Microsoft Office 2021 Professional Plus. These product keys are the real deal. They activate directly with Microsoft Online, link to your Microsoft account, and they work forever. For Windows, you simply go to Settings, Update and Security, Activation, click Change Product Key, paste the key provided by urcdkeys, and in seconds, you're activated with Microsoft. For Office, go to setup.office.com, sign in with your Microsoft account, paste the product key provided by urcdkeys, and then download Office 2021 Pro Plus directly from Microsoft. Remember to use the discount code TD20 to save 25% off the already deeply discounted prices and support our channel at the same time. We have been using product keys from urcdkeys for almost 5 years now without any issues and encourage you to do so as well.